in this 90-year history of the Steelers. So whoever handles the ball the best tonight will win this game, Mike.
Handling the ball, I don't know how the wide receivers are going to handle the ball in these conditions. Not only are your feet frozen, but your hands will be frozen. So watch how many balls slip through the hands and how many guys roll their hands up and catch that ball in their body.
When I say it's must win, it certainly is for the Steelers. If they lose, they're eliminated with a loss. If the Raiders lose, then they have to hope the Packers win a football game tomorrow. If that doesn't happen, look who can stick the fork in the silver and black. The Chargers, the team that the Raiders beat on the last play of last season. The Raiders won the toss and said, we'll take the ball on this chilly night. We thank everybody out there for joining us and letting us into your living rooms on this beautiful holiday night. And the kickoff return by Amir Abdullah, taken to just shy of the 30-yard line. There is Derek Carr of the Las Vegas Raiders. It's his third game all time against the Steelers. There's 2 games here in Pittsburgh prior to this. He's won in one of those games. The game time temps, however, in the 50s and 70s. Tonight, we're in the teens, if we're lucky at some point. So, final game of this Christmas Eve, Week 16 in the National Football League season. The leading rusher of the NFL coming into this week gets the ball first.
Raiders have the ball. Raiders are running with it. And Raiders get knocked down. Derek Carr passes the ball.
Has really kicked up in the open end of the end zone. That's the backside of the Raiders right now. So they're actually going into the wind. But you see quarterback Derek Carr, he has a glove on his left hand, but his throwing hand is right hand. He said he's going to keep there. Also look at their wide receivers and tight ends. None of them are wearing sleeves, guys. Ball security situation.
Ain't nothing like it. Welcome back to the channel, girl.
From their 32. It's Jacobs up the middle with a nice gain for a first down. Move the chains again. The leading rusher in the National Football League, who did not get a 5th-year option contract. He has had a stellar season, and he just surpassed 1,500 rushing yards on the season. That is, of course, again, best in the NFL.
That's really become their identity. I think all of us thought coming in, they got Devontae Adams, they got Darren Waller, and Hunter Renfrow. It's going to be a passing team, but they've really found their identity running the ball first through Josh Jacobs.
First and 10, just shy of the 40.
Derek Carr calls for the ball. Passes it. Jacob spins. Spins around and gets knocked down. Raiders still have the ball. The Steelers' offense is on the field.
National Football League, that is 4th best behind an offensive line that's got a rookie at left guard.
Thank you. A friend of mine gave it to me for Christmas. It says Steelers on it. I even changed it to my profile picture.
They're both active tonight. There's a guy who played weather like this in Green Bay for many a moon. Here tonight on a
if anyone in the chat knows how to do a raid, please feel free. I could use a raid. But that's only if anyone in the chat knows how to do it.
That was in the body. When it's this cold out here, you put those hands up, those hands are frozen, that ball is frozen. It's very difficult to catch. That was a great grab. He caught it in the body. Secured the ball.
KJ Watt, despite missing some games, is a Pro Bowler. Alex Highsmith has had a revelatory season, and Minka Fitzpatrick also going to the Pro Bowl. First down from right around midfield. Carr gives to Jacobs, has a nice hole. Jacobs makes
Stop him.
First down.
Good job.
Have a terrific opening game drive here going.
And running the ball for these offensive coordinators on both sides and stopping the run for defense is key tonight. You'll see the Raiders.
And they're playing in Pittsburgh.
Only 9 teams in this league use
I know the Pittsburgh Steelers changed the name of their stadium, but it will always be Heinz Field to me.
The Eagles. Brandon Bolden is now getting a rep to the right of Carr. Bolden has it. And he is put right down by Robert Spillane. No gain. Second and long.
Both teams talked about being able to win the early down.
And this is going to be a tough game, guys, because both teams are 6-8.
To break the interior, make the play, back behind the line of scrimmage and try to put this Raiders team behind the sticks and force them to throw the football.
Jacobs back in. Snowflakes here in Pittsburgh, PA on Christmas Eve. And Carr burns a timeout.
Make sure you guys hit that like for me if you can, because it says 0 likes on my end.
What if you can own a moment? A moment is on the line.
Commercial. And we're back.
Going ahead. 9 degrees at kickoff. Flurries, snow. Not much of a wind, however, which is thankful for every other human being in this building. 2nd and 10. After the timeout, the 38.
Las Vegas has the ball. Las Vegas goes back. Carr's got the ball. Still going back. Derek Carr still got the ball. And he keeps it, and he's running with it, and he runs out of bounds.
Well, hold on a second. He's right around that first down marker. I moved the chains a little bit too soon.
He might have gotten the first down marker. He might have gotten the first down, but he still went out of bounds.
Two-man route, looking for the post route to Devontae Adams, not there. Josh McDaniels told us Derek Carr's sneaky athletic. Doesn't make a whole bunch of big plays down the field, but a nice job right there with the pump fake. Buying a few extra yards down the sideline.
3rd and 1 from the 29. 31, pardon me.
3rd and 1.
Carr keeps it himself.
Quarterback sneak. Derek Carr gets tackled.
Looks like they're spotting him right on the line. Depends on which line judge you're going to use here, and it's called a first down. So now you do move the chains.
That's a big first down because a field goal from this distance is not a guarantee in a night like this. Huge. We're surprised how some teams with that quarterback sneak put 2 or 3 guys behind him and push the quarterback. Others choose not to do that, as the Raiders did right there. You ever have a guy push you from behind? No, I don't think it was legal when I played.
5 minutes and rolling on this opening drive. Now from the 29, it's Jacobs. Moves. And that is shut down. Tyson Alu and others on the stop. Robert Spillane again with a nice grab. 2nd and 8.
When the wind does come up, it's more difficult to throw the ball down.
Steelers offense is awake today, guys. 9 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first quarter.
Someone's got to tell me Janice has got his headband upside down. I guess that's on purpose for good luck or something like that.
It's not over till it's over.
26.
Raiders still have the ball. Derek Carr calls for the ball. Derek Carr's got the ball. Derek Carr tries to froze. Quarterback sneak. I'm sorry, a sack. Derek Carr got sacked by Cameron Hayward of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is what they want to do. They want to get you in that 2nd and long, coach, force you to throw the football. And they've got guys all over that can rush the passer, and there Cam Hayward just running right through the offensive line for the big play in the backfield. Awesome.
Yeah, you guys can hear me.
3rd and 16.
Derek Carr's got the ball. Froze. Caught. Running. And take down.
3rd and 16 with another Raiders first down on this opening drive.
It's a great safe play right there. Just go screen over the middle, man. Once he caught the ball, he had some room and he made it happen for the first down.
And a designed little dump off to your back. Everybody else is out there blocking. Sometimes we just call this T block. You see the receivers getting down the field. Another version of a wide receiver.
Hi, Kenneth Bird. How are you?
Got 18. And from the 17, another first down for the Raiders.
Hi, Texas Hunt.
To Devontae Adams,
Hickory.
first target of the night for
How are
Adams.
you? Long time no see. Merry Christmas to you too, man. Just watching the Las Vegas and Pittsburgh Steeler game.
That's what you come to realize. The balls are harder. They're a little bit slicker. You can't get quite the grip that you want. And right here, you see it. As soon as it comes out of Darius,
Happy holidays to you too, Jazz.
Just got away from him a little bit. That would have been an easy completion there on the hitch route to Devontae Adams.
Another second and long. Raiders dug out of that hole just moments ago to set up shop on the 17.
Carr goes back. Carr froze. Caught by Deontay Adams. Deontay Adams goes down.
At the 14, Robert Spillane is all over the joint so far on this first drive.
I always thought Deontay Adams. Deontay Adams was always a good wide receiver. I thought he was going to stay with Green Bay Packers forever. I didn't think they'd ever trade him.
Maybe a shot to the end zone.
Short throws over the middle, coach, where it's easier to
Hi, Marvel. How are you?
Wide, where that football has to travel so far.
3rd and 7. Hard shotgun.
Is 22 where you are, Kenneth Bird? Oh, I'm sorry.
For Renfro, who grabs it, makes a move, and scores.
Oh, man. That was a good play.
Touchdown, Vegas.
Las Vegas scores a touchdown.
Wow.
Thanks to Hunter Renfro.
In this weather, that kind of grab, that's incredible by Renfro, and then a great move for the touchdown.
Talking about a guy that they missed 5 games, right? Good to have him back in the slot because, man, he can run the option route, take it in, take it out. Perfect throw.
Almost an interception there.
With that DB right in his face like that, I can't tell you how difficult that is with these conditions out here.
Daniel Carlson for the extra point we saw today in the earlier games. These are not gimmies.
Yes, thank you for that like.
Wow, what an opening drive for the Las Vegas Raiders. 14 plays, 71 yards.
For 1 hour and 49 minutes. And no one wanted to come. Oh, when did you do that, Marvel? What time did you do that? What time did you do that stream? Like an hour ago? 45 seconds ago? 4 o'clock this afternoon? Hi, Joyce. How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Joyce. 2 hours ago. Oh, well. That's weird. Well, I'll make sure to check out the replay, buddy. Okay, I'll watch the replay. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Oh, you're welcome, Joyce. I'm fine too. I'm ready for Santa to come and ready to open up presents tomorrow. And yes, this is new. This is a Steeler Santa hat. My friend gave this to me for a Christmas present. I actually just changed my profile picture to this. Your stocking and hat. I'm good. I'm glad you enjoyed those videos, Joyce.
Saturday, and the Steelers went out to 32 Harris jerseys and to a man. Steelers and their coaches arrived in Franco's 32 here tonight.
So you're probably watching the game too? The Steeler game right now?
Talking with his quarterback.
Okay, Pittsburgh's going to receive the ball for the first time in the first half. And touchback.
Snowflakes swirling about it.
And it's snowing in Pittsburgh.
Coming out here.
Yay!
On this big night, Christmas Eve night, Pittsburgh. How does he respond?
Kenny Pickett's back. His concussion's all gone.
His college ball in this building. He sets up shot from his own 25. 6:38 to go in the first, down 7. And the first carry is by a running back named Harris. Only fitting that Najee touches it first. Allison Williams is with us and the Steelers tonight. Allison?
Rich, Mike Tomlin wants his guys to embrace the weather. He has them practice in the elements whenever possible, but still playing.
Merry Christmas, Green Grasshopper.
To a lot of these guys, including rookie quarterback Kenny Pickett. Yes, he spent his college career here for Pitt, but he said the coldest game he's played in was in the teens. He's one of the few guys who wears gloves on both hands tonight, wearing an insulated wide receiver type glove. It's freezing, but the field is not. It's kept at 60 degrees, guys.
Thanks very much. Pickett's first throw. Steven Simmons with a grab to make it third and more manageable here. Nick Robertson with the stop.
So he told us he's going to wear the 2 gloves, but he also changed his helmet. He's got a new helmet and a visor since the concussion. He's trying it out.
Yeah, he said that he was trying a different helmet because he's had 2 concussions, his first of his life, he said. And then this new helmet has such a huge space between the top of the helmet and the first part of his face mask. So he could put a whole fist through it, so he put a visor on it. Here's Jalen Warren to his right on 3rd and 4.
Throw.
That's grabbed by Deontay Johnson for a first down. All right. Move the chains there.
That's a great grab. So he caught that in his hands as he just ran a little in route. And cut here. A great time I had talking with him at practice. Just a great young man, just trying to put it all together and put his best football on the field.
Just 745 yards receiving this year for Johnson. That's a big first down. Had the Steelers gone 3 and out like that, they don't have to worry about that now.
Kenny Pickett goes back.
Nice pickup of the block. Right,
throws. Incomplete.
So, and Pickett, your quarterback here tonight for Steelers offense, featuring Najee Harris at running back behind this offensive line. Some Cole right there at center. And
Hey, Scarface.
Pickens, the rookie that
I'm watching the Pittsburgh Steeler game and the Las Vegas Raider game, and I'm streaming it. And during commercials, I'm muting the sound so it doesn't get copyrighted. Thank you. I appreciate that, Scarface. Kenny Pickett goes back, still out, still going, throw, incomplete pass. Oh, nice. Who's winning? Well, Las Vegas scored a touchdown and a field goal during commercial. So Las Vegas Raiders have 7 and Pittsburgh has 0 right now. But it's only the first quarter, so it's still the first quarter and it's still the first half. So anybody can come back. Hi Charlie Susal, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, AJ. Kenny Pickett goes back. Throw, caught. Number 81. No penalty on that. Good. It's 4th and 9. 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Score still 7-0.
Kenny having to throw the ball away a couple times and then the dump
I'm
off right there.
almost
As you said, good
better
start
live
offensively.
for Monday.
Good job by the defense.
Oh, you're sick. That's why you're not streaming. Okay, I understand.
Renfro is standing on his own 10 to receive this punt.
And Pittsburgh punts it back to Las Vegas, and it's a
Renfro lets it bounce.
onside
Everybody heads up, look out, get out of the way.
onside
So,
kick.
The fans here are all set for a celebration, but the Raiders have a different notion so far in this first quarter.
NFL Plus, it's your game on the go. Touchdown!
And we're back to commercial. The Cowboys won. The Cowboys beat the Eagles. I didn't even watch the entire game. I just watched. I watched the second quarter. So I watched the second quarter, and the third quarter, and the Eagles couldn't come back. So, if anyone's still in the chat, like Scarface or AJ or Green Grasshopper or anybody, so since the Eagles won the division of the, I guess the NAC North or whatever. Anyway, my question is, since even though the Eagles lost tonight's game to the Cowboys, does that mean that the Eagles are out of the playoffs now, or does that mean the Eagles are still in the playoffs? Hi, 50. How are you? Merry Christmas, 50. It's very weird to watch NFL games on Saturday. The Broncos are going to play the Rams tomorrow. Okay. On Nickelodeon. And the Packers are going to play the Dolphins tomorrow, too. I'm from Nashville, and the Titans played today. Do you know who won, Charlie? I can't watch it. Actually, no, Joyce, I don't know who won, but I can ask somebody. Hi, Carbreaker. How are you? What's the score? The Las Vegas Raiders have 7. The Pittsburgh Steelers have 0 right now. Oh, the score to the Tennessee game? It was 19-14? Oh, okay. Alexa, what was the score to the Tennessee Titan game?
Stellar 15-play opening drive for
Today, the Tennessee Titans lost to the Houston Texans 19-14 at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. The
Okay.
Titans' next game is at home against the Cowboys next Thursday, December 29th at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, okay. There you go, Joyce. Titans lost. But the Titans play the Cowboys next, so.
Started out slow this year. Boy, they can really start putting some things together.
Well, that was the idea for this season, right? Clearly, to get all those guys going with Devontae Adams. They had so many leads that I'm sure we'll talk about.
Okay, Raiders have the ball back. Derek Carr's on the field, and the Steelers' offense is on the field.
Part of the reason why they're 6-8 coming in to tonight. Jacobs tries to make something out of nothing, and it is a loss. Ogunjobi making the stop right there. This year, the Pro Bowl returns to Las Vegas with a whole new look and feel.
I'm
It's flag
live
football
for
with the biggest
almost
stars in the
1
game.
day.
The Pro Bowl game.
That
Scan the QR code on
what
screen or go to
I
probowl.com.
Oh, you're not sick. Oh, so you're. Oh, so you're gonna be streaming tomorrow. Okay, you're just not gonna be. Okay, gotcha. Still tracking Santa. Gotcha.
He said, "Hey, not so fast. You forgot about me. Let's run this thing through number 28."
Loss of 3 though makes it.
Carr goes back. Carr froze and caught
Short gain right there.
by Jacobs, but didn't get far.
On Travius Chase Adams.
But you clearly see the Raiders are throwing everything over the football, and the most comfortable place to throw the football is behind the weather. And Pittsburgh is like,
Minute
hey,
and 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Ooh, look, someone's dressed up as the Grinch. Of course somebody's dressed up as the Grinch. You can't go to the football game without someone dressing up like the Grinch.
Close to 90 seconds left in this opening quarter.
3 and 3. I'm good.
Over the middle, and it's tipped. That's knocked away by Cameron Hayward.
Wait, was that intercepted?
Big play by Cam Hayward.
Oh no, it was almost intercepted. Cameron Hayward almost had an interception there. It hit the ground, but didn't. It almost hit. Here's the replay. Derek Carr goes back, froze, and yeah, here's a better. It hit Cameron Hayward. It hit Cameron Hayward's hands, but Cameron Hayward couldn't pull it in to make it confirm it being a turnover. And now Las Vegas punts the ball back to Pittsburgh and onside kick. I'm sorry. Not onside kick.
Corral all this energy on offense when they come back.
Touchback.
There's never been a better time to get away.
Yeah, I'm live for almost one day. That's what I said. I'm not sick. Yes. Still tracking Santa. Gotcha. So AJ, I got the trophy for keeping Caitlin alive on the quarry, and I unlocked the trophy for that. Ryan, are you proud of me for unlocking the trophy I was wanting to go after? Thank you, AJ. Thanks for still being here, Joyce.
Tell you to play them, but once the Raiders are done here, they got the 11-win Niners and then the 12-win Chiefs. And then the Steelers go visit the Ravens. By the way, clinched a playoff spot today when they won, and then the Bengals won. And the Bengals winning, putting the Ravens in the playoffs is interesting bedfellows for sure. And also, they beat the Patriots. Both of these teams needed to lose today, so that's a result that both teams like. Najee Harris is through the line, and a nice first down run.
Good run.
For number 22.
That's what we thought we were going to see in that first drive. Najee only had one carry for -1 yards. I think they're going to try to establish the ground game with Najee.
Oh yeah, no problem, Mike. Hope you have a good Christmas tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Joyce. I hope you too. I hope you too. I hope you do too.
Running downhill power football, letting the pass game be a compliment.
Kenny Pickett goes back, gives it back to Najee Harris.
Right side.
Or no, I'm sorry.
Trying to get to the
Yeah, no,
sideline.
gives it back to Najee Harris. Now Najee Harris runs with it, then gets tackled and pushed out of balance. He gets pushed out of balance. He doesn't run out of balance. He gets pushed out of balance.
He just stated the obvious, and we all sat there in the meeting and nodded our heads and said, "Yep."
It's Steeler football now.
Steelers
Great
huddle.
run game and the great defense and go together.
2nd and 8.
15 seconds left in the first quarter.
Pickett's right.
Kenny goes back. Throws.
Almost
Caught.
an interception. Instead, it's a big king by Deontay Johnson. That looked like
1 second.
written all
1
over it.
second.
But
That was
instead,
almost an interception.
it's a gain
I'm glad it wasn't,
of
though.
16 to end the first quarter. So close, but no cigar for Robertson. And Johnson takes it for a nice first down gain. Steelers have some momentum when we come back.
Like it up, guys. Like it up. Thank you for the 5 likes. 6 likes now. Thank you for the 6 likes. Oh, next Thursday, the Tennessee Titans play next Thursday. I don't know who they play, but they're playing next Thursday. Hey, Joyce, do you know how many Super Bowl wins the Steelers have? Because if you don't know, I'll tell you. That is, if you're still here.
Pittsburgh. Remembrance of the Immaculate Reception, 50th anniversary, and now turning into a remembrance of the man who caught the ball, Franco Harris, leaving, passing away just mere days before this celebration and his retirement of his jersey at halftime. It's Najee Harris going to make something.
Steelers with the ball.
There.
Running with it. And Najee Harris gets tackled.
The Steelers won week 1. Beat the Bengals, but T.J. Watt got hurt. And then they lost 6 of their first 8. In the middle of that stretch, they turned to Kenny Pickett, their rookie quarterback. If they were playing in the NFC South, they'd be in first place, quite frankly. And again, Mike Tomlin needs the Steelers to win out to make the playoffs and, of course, avoid the first losing season of his stellar coaching career. Pickett from the middle of the field, wide open receiver. He hits Johnson right in the numbers.
Okay, Pickett connects with Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson runs with it, and then that time Deontay Johnson gets pushed out of balance. Someone pushed him. And there should have been a flag there.
Just like that, so he could turn right or left and go out. I mean, listen, job, Irv. He listened perfectly right. Boom. Coach Irv.
Yeah, there should have been a flag.
3 catches for 40 yards already. First and 10 now from the 31 of Vegas. Pickett.
Throw, Kenny, throw.
Pickett.
Or run with it, run with it.
And he slides
Quarterback
down.
sneak.
Nice gain of 7.
This is where they said Kenny Pickett has really improved since the bye. His decision making in terms of throwing the ball down the field or making plays. Nice job moving around. Doesn't see anything. Be smart. Pick up what you can pick up. His first few games, he had thrown 8 interceptions.
Christmas
The lead.
Eve.
His last 5, 0 interceptions, and a big part of that is the decision making inside the pocket when things start to fall down around him.
Of course, his maturation on display right there.
Hey, Marvel, are you still here?
Slide and let it go.
Said he wasn't going to do that anymore, right?
Game 6, actually. The official, Jalen Warren on the run right there.
That was funny to hear him talk about that fake slide. You know, he said, no, I wouldn't try that here. Because you know, some guy will get mad and pay you back later for it at this level.
He has played well in his last 5 starts. As you can see, a marked improvement from his first 4 starts. For Pittsburgh, best drive so far for them. 3rd and 2. Just outside the red zone. Warren on the pitch. Naked.
Oh.
Nice stop right there by Tyler Hall.
Tyler Hall with the tackle for Las Vegas takes down Jadon Warren.
It's not going to be an easy field goal, too. We saw a lot
And
of
Pittsburgh was trying to go for an inside run here.
It's a little windy down there, a little slick.
Good stop right there by Hall, shooting the gap. Stiff arm couldn't help. So,
Chris Boswell with the kick. I'm sorry, field goal.
He is kicking into the closed part of the stadium. And he missed it. Right. You've been seeing this pitch
Chris.
all day. And now, tonight.
Chris, how could you
So
miss
another
that?
drive, but nothing for Pittsburgh.
Why would you miss that, Chris? Chris Boswell misses the field goal for Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting to mute the commercial, or mute the TV for commercials. Mm-hmm.
It has been a cold Christmas Eve day. 8 games today played in freezing temperatures.
And Moose, that doesn't count Minnesota. That's right. Played inside. Doesn't count.
Coach Cole does not bother Mooch anyway. First and 10. Carr with a bunch of fakes, flips it out to Devontae Adams, who turns the corner and makes a first down grab. Allison.
Las Vegas has the ball back.
These guys still have to stay hydrated, right? So you've got the standard water, Gatorade on the sideline, but they also have added big thermoses of broth and hot cider, trying to get these guys some liquids, but also help them stay warm as well.
Can you bring some
Yeah,
up?
Allison, send some up.
Yeah, Mooch.
Hot cider. I like that.
So what used to happen the sideline?
Green Bay, we had chicken broth and beef bouillon. Okay, it was awesome.
First and 10 from 45 of Vegas.
180.
Jacobs. He goes nowhere. First man to beat him was indeed Hayward.
AJ says, Charlie, I can't wait till tomorrow to open my presents. And Philly says Steelers. Yeah, AJ, I can't wait to open my presents either. Hey, Philly, welcome. Hey, Philly, welcome to the stream.
Second and 14. Throw it, fakes it, and flips it out. And that was
Cheesesteak.
He's a targeted guy, but he just kept running. Yeah, he didn't see it. They faked that screen to Devontae, and they tried to hit
Hey, Philly, hit that like button for me. It says I have 6 likes on my end.
They're trying to get Devontae involved to play before
It said that I've had 6 likes for a while. Thank you, Philly. Thanks for hitting that like. I got a cheesesteak for I got a cheesesteak for Christmas. That's cool, Philly. That's cool. Derek Carr with the ball. Derek Carr goes back. Still going back. Tries to quarterback sneak, slides, and gets tackled. This should be a game, guys. This should be a game because both teams are 6-8, so it's going to be a tough game. And we're only in the second quarter. We're in the second half now. Well, still in the first half, actually. First half.
We got 2 returners back here so they can handle the punts. They're going all over the place today.
And now Las Vegas is getting ready to punt the ball back to Pittsburgh.
Shy of the word Cole. AJ Cole.
It's going. Fair catch.
Fair catch right around his 10-yard line. So, we will be back from frigid Pittsburgh, PA.
And these guys are playing in the snow. It is snowing in Pittsburgh. Not very heavily, but there are flurries. Hey, Philly, did you see my recent uploaded video? Merry Christmas Eve, Philly.
Help the American Red Cross provide to families when they
city in this sports in Pittsburgh. It was, again, 50 years ago last night. 4th and 10. 4th down, out of timeouts from the 40-yard line. And at that point in time, when Bradshaw faded back to pass, this team had one playoff season prior to that since its inception, since 1933, and the Immaculate Reception won the game, and it was the first ever postseason touchdown in the history of the Steelers. Here's Pickett.
Kenny Pickett froze, caught caught by Freiermuth. Freiermuth runs a few feet, then gets pushed down and plays over. Okay, week 16. Green Bay plays Miami. Denver plays LA. And they're showing something else now. Never mind.
Remember, a warm, humble, shy, beautiful.
3 weeks left of football, guys, before the regular season ends.
One of the most important sports figures in the history of this great sports town.
And then baseball starts. Yay!
Harris with a nice run up the right side right there. Denzel Perryman keeps it to just a 10-yard gain.
And it was great to hear the stories of the current Steelers and the impact that Franco had on them. And one of them is this guy right here, Najee Harris. And how Franco Harris showed up unannounced to his first charity event and kind of walked him through the event and how much that meant to this young man, knowing the icon that Franco Harris is in his Pittsburgh Steelers organization.
He was the last person to leave Franco.
Wife. Harris was nowhere thanks to Andrew Billings. Allison?
I talked to Najee Harris about that night that Franco Harris came to his charity event. He said it meant the absolute world to me. They really had a special relationship over the last few years. Najee said they'd have a lot of long talks about playing the position. He'd send him a lot of texts of support. But what Franco really shared with Najee was the importance of giving back, the role he could play in this community, how important it was to give to others here in Pittsburgh. And while Najee is very big on philanthropy, he said something about the way that Franco did it resonated with him and just how much it means here.
Harris again, his second down run to bring up third and short. Tyler Hall on the stop. Tomlin, I think, said it best when he said about Franco Harris that he was a man who was never in a hurry, which is interesting to hear about somebody who's got the most rushing yards in the history of the Super Bowl. But, I mean, he always said he made time for everyone, met everyone, took pictures with everyone. Never in a hurry is what he said. 2 now. Pittsburgh 36. Pickett going to throw for it. Nice grab. Pickett to Pickens for the first time tonight. Move the chains.
I like Matt Canada's game plan with this young quarterback. It's a good mix of run and pass, but he's not afraid to throw it, Kurt Warner. He's slinging it in there, and he trusts him because he's making good decisions. And if it's not there, he takes off and makes yards with his legs. I'm impressed so far.
I tell you, I love that young receiver, George Pickens. Remember, Coach Tomlin talked about him being an upfield receiver. I said, Coach, you think that's all he can do? He said, no, but I'm pushing him to be the total package. What a great snap we just ran.
6 yards for the first down. There's Harris again. Body serves his way. Gain of 4 or maybe 5 on first down. Darian Butler and Chandler Jones on the stop.
If you talk about Franco Harris and his
Austin, how are you, buddy? I miss you. I miss you so much, Austin. Merry Christmas, Austin. I miss you at the restaurant.
It's great at running the football, but also great at giving back.
I am, Marvel.
Warren now.
Run. Oh. Good run. Good run, Warren. They're trying to get in there.
And both teams are running the ball, mostly inside the tackles, little stretch play, zone play outside. But this is a new turf. This is only the second game played on this turf. They changed
Austin, I just changed my profile picture. Do you like it?
So it's still a little hard to
my YouTube profile picture. Do you like it?
Both teams are pounded inside.
If you're still here.
From the Vegas 39. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Steelers looking for their first points of the night. Warren running right now. And he turns the corner for a nice gain on first down. Tomorrow, NFL Game Day morning gets you ready for the Christmas Day triple header and the inspirational story of Ryan Shazier's road to recovery.
Oh, okay, Marvel.
Tomorrow at 12 bells, live on NFL Network.
I like what
Oh, it's funny. They've got Santa Claus at the game and the Grinch at the game. I thought they just had the Grinch. They had Santa Claus there. Santa Claus is there.
For an offensive football team.
It's a good physical confrontation, he said. Doesn't have much confrontation here. As the first man to meet him, Trayvon Merrick, takes him down just as he was about to gain the first down. It's 3rd and short.
That's a great open field tackle. If he gets around the edge right here,
Jay Warren certainly got a run there. So Merrick knocked him down.
10th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Najee Harris back in the game. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half here. It's the up man, Derek Watt. And he is stopped. Max Crosby makes his presence known on that huge 3rd down play. We're going to go for it. Decision time.
Make sure the Grinch doesn't steal the ball in your Christmas.
Tomlin's going for it.
LOL.
Fans get more full-throated. Terrible towels waving. That's what Pittsburgh's about. In the Christmas Eve night snow. Pickett. Push him. Touchdown.
There's your quarterback sneak with a push. That's what we do now.
Surprised not everybody does it. A little help from your friends. I like it. Miles Boykin getting in there, the big body.
6'4", 220 right there. That's right, pushing his quarterback for the first down. 2.5 to go in the first half. Derek Carr marched the Raiders down the field to start the game and no scoring since. This field goal for the Steelers, now this drive. Pickett. And Max Crosby in his grill. Incomplete. He just flipped that thing out.
Can't fool
Connor Hayward.
Condor.
It's been so fun to watch the growth of Max Crosby and hear everybody talk about him this week and his maturity for such a young guy. His ability to understand the game, understand what the offenses are trying to do to him, and then the unbelievable, relentless attitude that he has. He is going full speed from the time he steps between the lines until it hits 000.
Daddy celebrating.
I wonder if Matt Crosby is related to Mason Crosby. They just have the same last name. Pickett goes back. Pickett froze. Caught. Freiermuth's got the ball. Spins, twirls, and gets knocked down. But holds on to the ball.
That's my guy right there, number 88. Ran over to me yesterday. Big. He said, I want to make enough plays to get in the 88.
And we're at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes before the first half is over. Las Vegas is up 7. Pittsburgh's got nothing. But that could change. And I hope it does.
What will you do? What will you change?
What will I do? I will mute the TV because I don't want to hear your ad. Thank you for the 8th like, whoever that was.
Steve Smith Sr., Michael Roth coming up next. Yes, we will show you the Franco Harris jersey. There will not be a dry eye in the house. So stay tuned for that. Meantime, it's a 3rd and 8 right now for the Steelers. Vegas up 7-0 after they.
Can Pittsburgh get into end zone in 2 minutes before halftime? Can they tie the game up? Kenny Pickett goes back, still going back. He's in the pocket, throws, caught. Oh, off of Freiermuth's hands, incomplete pass. Almost an interception by Las Vegas. I think Pickett might have went a little too far.
It makes it look like he's going to go up
from
the field, and then he
Freiermuth.
stops right there on the sideline. Kenny Pickett's going to wish he had that one back. Nice job by the tight end to make himself available, and just missed a little bit high to the inside.
Right, if we're not in this weather, he makes that play.
All right. Chris Boswell try his second FG attempt. Hopefully this one will go in. Pittsburgh scores. Pittsburgh is on the board. Scores 7-3 Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. 7-3 Las Vegas. At least the Steelers are on the board now. So to tie the game, they would have just need to score another field goal, and then another field goal, and then it would be tied 7-7. But it's always better to have the lead. Yeah. It's always better to have the lead over your opponent than tying it up. Make sure the Grinch doesn't steal the football in Kiersey Versus.
A pretty big defense for them. Let's look at Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. It shows you Josh Jacobs likes running between the tackles.
He does, and they're really, really good at it. And I wanted to compare, so I asked
Okay.
our statistician
Las Vegas
to
got
give me Najee Harris's numbers between the tackles, because I feel like Pittsburgh likes to do it as well. And Najee had 373 yards
But the Steelers have held the league's leading rusher to just 19 yards on 7 carries so far tonight. And 10 cars throwing. And he flips this one out to Moreau. Moreau still on his feet, and he gets 9 yards out of it. Carr going fast here. His clock ticks beneath 90 seconds to go in this half.
It's the idea. Come out and get a couple quick completions and then feel like maybe you can push the ball down the field.
It's a handoff. It's Jacobs. Hops free after initial contact. Minute 10 now to go. Robert Spillane on the stop. Clock still rolling.
Robert Spillane.
Go in the half.
But I hear North Turner always saying, let's get that first down in these drives. You get that first down, then we can get going. We just got that first down.
And with safe plays, right? So you throw a short pass underneath and you come back with a draw play, get a couple nice chunk plays. Now you're feeling good about where you're at field position-wise.
Still, I mean, a lot of clock running down. 2 timeouts in your back pocket. Sub, now with 40 seconds to go.
Derek Carr goes back. Froze.
And
And too high. Incomplete.
Sutton on the coverage.
Incomplete pass.
Guy who had coverage that Renfro beat
For Hunter
earlier in
Renfro.
the first quarter.
Good offense from
36
Pittsburgh.
seconds to go.
Bad defense by Las
Adams had
Vegas.
2 guys on him, as you might think. And certainly in this situation.
36 seconds
Second
left.
and 10 now from the Vegas 44.
Devontae Adams singled up on top right now.
Carr's looking that way, and Adams,
Devontae Adams,
he overthrew him.
the target
32
man,
seconds to
but
go now.
incomplete
James
pass.
Pierre on the coverage.
Ball went out of bounds.
Devontae Adams is what we call the X-receiver, just like you were, Michael, on the backside, just hoping you get one-on-one coverage. Nice release right there. That's a play that those guys have connected
I'm
on
glad to
numerous
know-
times this
I'm
year.
glad to know that
Just a
there hasn't
little
been
bit
any
long
penalties
on that
in
go
this
route.
game.
No one's better than catching that play, making that play than Devontae.
Just 2 catches for 15 yards for Adams in this first half, and Amir Abdullah now in on a 3rd and 10. Carr. Lots of time. He looks for Waller, who spins and makes the grab. Darren Waller down at the 22 with 24 seconds to go, and the Raiders fire off one of those 2 timeouts. And we will be right back to Pittsburgh. What a grab by Waller.
1st and 10. They go to commercial. 24 seconds left. While we watch a commercial with Patrick Mahomes throwing a football. Thanks for the 9th like. Austin must have gotten busy. Otherwise, he would have still been in here. Maybe he went to bed. I don't know. He'll watch replay. I hope.
to make the big.
Before Raiders from the Pittsburgh 22, 24 seconds to go with a timeout in this first half. Carr. Lots of time for Carr, and he throws it to Adams. He grabs it. It's incomplete. Could not apparently either get his feet down or maintain control throughout.
The route was an out after a comeback. You want to take a double move and then get that comeback. And you can see once he just,
I don't know. That looked to me like it was a catch now.
Maybe as he's bringing it down, his feet were knocked down by the time he had it.
The ball was moving a little bit. But nice job.
Normally Adams is a tiptoer that we all expect him to be right there on the sideline. 18 seconds to go now. And here's Adams.
oh,
And it goes off his hands.
oh, what a great release by Devontae. Ball just a little bit too high. That was an incredible release. Got right outside. Just got to get that ball down. Just look at that release. Oh,
Great decision here. It seems like when Derek misses tonight, it's been high.
So, after the gain of 34, it's 2 incomplete attempts targeting Adams. It brings up now a 3rd and 10 from the 22. 14 seconds to go. And a timeout used by Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, first of the half. 30-second timeout.
So just once again to remind you what is in fact at stake here tonight between these two 6 and 8 teams. The good news is the Patriots lost. These are the good news for both of these 6 and 8 teams trying to track down the 3.
Okay, Pittsburgh's in the hunt. Baltimore's a wild card. LA's a wild card. Cincinnati's leader. KFC. Kansas City's a leader. Buffalo was something.
Beat these Raiders. The Raiders the only team who have lost to the Jeff Saturday Colts a few weeks ago, and that's part of the reason why the Raiders are on the brink at 6 and 8. If the Steelers lose tonight, they are eliminated.
Oh, look, the Grinch is cheering too. Yeah, go, 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 go.
Eliminated by the end of the weekend. 3rd and 10. Carr over the middle looking for Waller. Incomplete. 3 Steelers on the coverage.
It's the play they threw last week for a touchdown. The safeties want a double. Devontae Adams on the backside, leaving Waller one-on-one down the middle, but good coverage there by Nick Fitzpatrick underneath. Trying to set it up and over, but just a really, really tough throw for Derek Carr.
Brings out Daniel Carlson.
Okay, Las Vegas is going to try a field goal with their kicker.
At the stadium. Crazy things usually
Las
happen.
Vegas makes this. I think they'll have 10.
This one is wobbly and it's a knuckler, but it's good. So the Raiders regain their 7-point
So the
lead.
score is 10-3.
5 seconds to
Las
go
Vegas.
in the
Pittsburgh's
first
got
half.
3.
So we all know about the fantastic finishes that have involved the Raiders. The Sea of Hands, the 74 AFC Divisional against Miami. Ken Stabler found Clarence Davis for the game-winning score. It goes to the post. Stabler to Dave Casper for 42 yards. Set up a tying field goal, then a 10-yarder in double overtime. The Holy Roller, which, by the way, was the last game to end on a fumble recovery for a touchdown with no timeout since. This one was the first one since the Holy Roller. There's Chandler Jones. That's technically a fumble recovery because it's the lateral back to the wrong Jones for Jacoby Myers. And that was a big moment for Chandler Jones and the Raiders to come up with that win. And that's, again, why it's so big that the Patriots lost today, because the Raiders win at 7 and 8. Gives them the same mark as the Patriots, and they can put that tiebreaker they have over the Patriots on the table should that wind up
Okay,
being
Pittsburgh's
an
going to receive the ball, but only 5 seconds left on the clock.
done at the end of the playing season.
Benny Snell with the ball. Benny Snell gets knocked down.
So,
And now it's halftime.
it's Vegas 10, Pittsburgh 3. Stay tuned for the Lexus halftime show with the Franco Harris jersey retirement ceremony coming up next.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in passing yards?
Voyager gazed in wonder. It was a time machine.
Excuse me. I'll cheat a lot.
Paige, we know Darren Waller, they have played a big role tonight. Both of these players coming back from IR last week. They were eased into the lineup, and now they're having a bigger role out here tonight. But maybe Adams can step up too. After all, it is his 30th birthday tonight. But this is obviously an emotional, a heavy night here in Pittsburgh, honoring Franco Harris. His jersey and his number will be retired right here at halftime. We saw the players wearing the patches on their jerseys and just countless 32s out in the crowd with the terrible towels in the terrible weather, but they don't care out here in Pittsburgh. As these Raiders, they are up right now, but the Steelers, they will try to mount a comeback here in the second half. Let's send it out to the field now.
We're not cold, you're cold.
On Tuesday, Pro Football Hall of Famer, four-time Super Bowl champion, and Super Bowl IX MVP Franco Harris passed away. Joining us tonight are members of the Franco Harris family and Steelers alumni who were part of his legendary 1972 team. Please give a warm welcome to our esteemed guests. Receivers coach Lionel Taylor, Mel Blount, Ed Bradley, Larry Brown, Lee Callan, Glenn Edwards, John Frenchie Fuqua, Roy Girella, Gordon Gravel, Frank Hanneman, John Cole, Frank Lewis, Jerry Mullins, Barry Pearson, Mike Wagner, and Joe Green. Please welcome Steelers president Art Rooney II.
Steelers fans, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't supposed to be like this. Big man was supposed to be standing here right next to me. But I want to thank Dana and Doc for being here tonight, for sharing Franco with us for the last 50 years. It's been said, life will bring you sorrow. But it's up to us to bring the joy. Franco brought us joy for 50 years. So in recognition of his many contributions, both on and off the field, it's my honor to declare number 32 is officially retired. Now I want to present this number 32 jersey to Dana and Doc.
Please turn your attention to the video board as we celebrate Franco Harris.
No, it's not over yet, Marvel. First half's over. They're at halftime right now. Second quarter's over. When the game's over, I'm gonna look up him and see what he died from. Actually, during halftime, I'm gonna mute my microphone for a second.
A terrible towel. It's just really is the perfect image to describe what we just saw here in the stadium. All the fans chanting Franco's name. It really was something else, man.
It was, talking to Coach Tomlin this week, saying nobody was more excited about this event than Franco Harris, and the excitement to join Big Bro. Joe Green to have his number retired. So what a surreal moment, to celebrate the Immaculate Reception and not have Franco in the building.
And the Steelers get the ball first in a one-score game here, Steve. What are you looking to see here in the second half?
Boy, this has been a fast game.
Quarter-hour game. What do you mean, Marvel? I don't understand.
This is a fast half. Nobody has any penalties. There's no challenges. I expect them to keep.
Will I stream another?
Like
will I do another stream after this game is over?
He probably found his rhythm a little bit and
maybe
some yards inside those tackles. But Kenny Pickett's got to throw the ball once in a while down the field, get some chunk plays.
We can truly say that we're surprised and quite pleasantly of the way the Raiders have shown up in this game in this kind of weather. You think the Raiders coming in this kind of weather, you got a distinct advantage, but they've been making some plays.
The snow flurries that you see on the screen have been going all night long here by the Confluence in Pittsburgh, PA. There's numbers 32 everywhere in this stadium. It does feel like -5. I can personally attest to the feels like situation.
We can guarantee that.
So the Steelers get the ball first here. They'd love to replicate what the Raiders did when they got the ball first. They won the toss. They took the ball. They went down the field. They scored a touchdown. Two teams then traded field goals. We're underway now here in the second half.
Touchback.
Send things down to the turf.
Pittsburgh.
Hey there, spoke with Mike Tomlin at the half. He did not like the way his defense started this game. He said the pile was falling forward on them way too much, but they settled down as the half went on and were better with that as the game progressed. Offensively, he said we're moving the ball really well. Our drives have just kind of stalled out at the end. He said we're moving fluidly. We just have to find a way to finish our drives.
So Kenny Pickett starts from his own 25 with Najee Harris to his right.
Kenny Pickett goes back. Froze. Caught.
It's a complete pass for a first down. Steve Weish.
First down for Pittsburgh.
Completion right there, but Raiders head coach Josh McDaniels says he likes the way his defense is making them earn every yard, keeping them out of the end zone. Also said the missed opportunities to Davante Adams, they're going to keep going to him, but they're going to move him around a little bit more because the Steelers are paying so much attention to him.
If there was a stat for looks coldest, I think Steve Weish wins that one right now. Hang in there, Steve. Allison down there on the field. It is indeed, feels like -5. 8 games in freezing temperature today. That's a quick throw to Jalen Warren. And the flag is down. We have a flag on the field. It actually exists here tonight.
First penalty of the game, guys.
Call here.
Sit down.
Number 88. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Throwing the swing screen there. Maybe somebody's blocking down the field a little too far, too early.
Penalty on Freiermuth on Pittsburgh.
You guys suss this one out.
On top of the screen right here.
Right there.
Just a touch early. Can't have that contact before the ball is caught by the receiver. Yeah, it was close, but something they pay attention to a lot more with all these RPOs and wide receiver screens that we see around the league.
So it just wipes out the Freiermuth reception. His first.
Kenny goes back. Kenny froze.
Pickett airmailed that one wide open. Deontay Johnson.
Almost caught.
Nice read.
Almost interception.
Here is you're going to see kind of wrap around the linebacker. Huge.
Yeah, too high. Intended for Deontay Johnson, Pittsburgh Steeler, wide receiver player.
About how tough it is to control the football when it's hard and slick. We've seen the ball go high a number of times tonight.
Could have made back the penalty yardage and then some. Instead, it's 2nd and 20. Pickett finds Freiermuth again. And I don't really even need to say his name. I can just let the crowd tell you who caught it.
Yeah, they love that kid, man. I get a chance to
I
talk
know,
with
Frank.
his tight ends coach, Freya Robinson, a good friend of mine. And I just love his attitude, the way he loves to play the game. It's just such a great young player.
Well, big gain of 15 makes it third and highly manageable here. 3rd and 5.
We'd love to use him on those choice routes. He's got a great feel for the game. Him and Kenny see the game very similarly, so you'll see them in a lot of third down situations. You go find that hole, and I'll just sit there and wait for you, as they did right there.
3rd and 5. Thrown again. He finds Pickens. Makes it grab.
George Pickens with the catch.
On top of it, down at the
And complete pass.
Dave Hobbs
And taken down.
puts him down after a gain of 25.
Coach, you were pointing to George Pickens down here at the bottom. We watched him work on this at practice the other day. Get this back shoulder fade right here, but Pickens was sinking. He wasn't there. But boy, it looks like he got his work in. That was a perfect play right there. A big, great pickup on first down.
And it's similar to what Las Vegas tries to do with Devontae Adams, is that although George Pickens isn't one of those guys that has the complete play in terms of routes, but when they get a go route on the backside, one-on-one, we're going to go that
Charlie
direction.
Chandler
Jones is down.
There
We'll be back to
going
Pittsburgh in a
to
moment.
be time for you
Everyone
to
loves
live
an underdog
stream
story.
one
You know why? It
more
fills you with hope. Makes you believe
time
that.
the Quarry horror game.
Hold on.
Yeah,
You say any team?
probably
So
will
now I can
stream
up
the
underdog
the Quarry again.
Team Overdog, where you at? Let me hear you.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet just $5 to win $150 if your team wins. Action's so good. Why bet NFL anywhere else?
This is Fast Twitch.
Oh, my bad.
A new energy.
Are you not enjoying the Steeler game, Marvel? Hey Alexa, what was the score to the San
I
Francisco?
missed something. Can you say it again?
Alexa, what was the score of the San Francisco 49er game?
Today, the 49ers beat the Commanders 37-20 at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
Oh, okay. Wait, if the 49ers played the Commanders, then who did Seattle lose to? Alexa, what was the score of the Seattle Seahawks game?
Today, the Chiefs beat the Seahawks 24-10 at JF Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, okay, that's who Seattle played today. They played the Chiefs. Hey Alexa, who plays Seattle next week?
The Seattle Seahawks will play the New York Jets at home next Sunday, January 1st at 4:05 p.m.
Okay.
It looks like you're a fan of the Seattle
Shop
Seahawks.
holiday deals at
Should I add them to
ring.com.
your favorites?
No.
Here's what happened.
Okay.
Chandler Jones, the man of the moment of last week's Raiders win, he leaps for Pickett and he collides with Max Crosby. He went down, and he is not on the field, as you could see, being let off. Looks gingerly being let off right there. Meanwhile, back on the field, 1st and 10 from the Vegas 35. Najee Harris. Looks like he's going to be tackled for a loss there by Denzel Perryman. That's a huge loss, obviously, of Chandler Jones, as he's being carted off right now.
Maybe they're holding his left arm, left hand.
His left arm is what's being held by the trainer. 4-time Pro Bowler, over 100 career sacks. He and Max Crosby have been a dynamic bookend all season long. 2nd and 11 was a loss of 1 on the run by Harris.
Kenny Pickett goes back.
Goes left and he's picked.
A frozen interception.
Picked off by Perriman. Denzel Perriman with the first takeaway of the night. And the Raiders are in business in the second half. Back to Pittsburgh in a moment.
Now I'm starting to don't know if I'll win.
Kenny Pickett's first pick, attempts, sets the Raiders up in the Pittsburgh side of the field. Josh Jacobs.
Pittsburgh's got one timeout left, and Las Vegas has 0.
With the second half just started.
But technically, Las Vegas has the lead. So.
Off of Foster Moreau and picked off.
Oh, interception right back for Pittsburgh. Ball jiggled there in the air, but number 35 was able to grab it.
And the Steelers strike back. Talked about it numerous times tonight. The ball being a little bit high on a number of throws, and we saw it once again right there off of the play action.
Maybe Pittsburgh's not out yet.
On the crossing route, which they've thrown a number of times. The ball comes off a little bit high. Caught him right as he was turning his eyes. Wasn't able to get both hands up on the football. Nice job.
There, yep.
Tracking the football.
That was a clean catch. There was no flag, so it was a clean catch.
First interception of the season. Well timed. So, Pittsburgh gets the ball back. Pickett flips it out to Najee Harris. And Cleveland Ferrell, the guy who put the pressure on Pickett for the pick, just with a tackle for loss, and he's in for Chandler Jones.
Doing a nice job on both, especially on the pick. A couple plays ago by Kenny Pickett, and you're going to see Kenny starts over here looking for Freiermuth and then has to come all the way back to the other side. Doesn't verify the Mike linebacker pair.
Was that an interception right back?
Just turns, throws. An easy interception for the middle linebacker.
Ferrell blew that up. -6. Loss of 6, second and 16. -6, that's like the feels like temperature.
That wasn't. Okay.
Pickens
has the ball. Pickens is little gingerly. Gets tackled and then drops down and gets back up.
That young group, Pickens, and Fairmont, as they can grow together. I guarantee you, the Steelers won't be in this situation for long. They'll be doing pretty good here about another year or so. But young talent, and that head coach Mike Hunt.
As for the here and now, they've got the ball with 10 and change to go, third quarter. Chance to tie this game up. You got to convert 3rd and 8 here.
Kenny Pickett goes back.
Lots of time. Steps up.
Gets out of pocket. Throws. Caught. Running. Deontay Johnson catches it. Trips himself and gets knocked down. But before he falls down, he was able to get some yards.
This is where Kenny Pickett is maturing right now with decision making, when to escape. And when he does escape, does he become a runner or does he keep his eyes down the field and find an open receiver?
Johnson with 53 yards on 4 catches now. That leads the Steelers on the night. 1st and 10 Pittsburgh from the Vegas 40.
Getting receiving yards and all those extra stuff is good, but having the lead is the most important thing.
Max Crosby twirls him, but Najee still has his feet.
Oh,
He gets a nice gain on 1st
good
down.
run, Najee. Good job, Harris.
I mean, Max had a dead to rights.
What a run. What a play.
Don't get away from those long arms very often, but
Oh, I'm going to go this way. No, I'm going to go that way. No, I'm going to go this way.
From the waist down, it's tough to bring him down with just one arm. Even if you're Max Crosby, great job by the young running back to spin out of it and get a nice gain.
Gain is 7. 10 carries for Najee Harris for 41 yards.
Najee Harris.
2nd and 3.
8:53 left to play. Pittsburgh still got the ball.
Coming down here on this chilly Pittsburgh night, and the play is blown dead. We'll find out why.
Oh. Be right back, guys. Yeah. 2nd and 3.
Prior to the play clock expiring, timeout. Pittsburgh, their first of the half. 30-second timeout.
Steve White, take it away.
Hey, Rich, big injury news for the Raiders. Defensive end Chandler Jones is out with an elbow injury. I saw him as he came off the field. He was in excruciating pain. That's why they carted him off, so he is out.
Here he was leaping for Pickett. I guess his left elbow collided with Max Crosby, his good friend. I mean, these guys have known each other for years. When Chandler Jones signed with Vegas as a free agent, first person he heard from was Max Crosby. Two colliding moments ago, and Chandler Jones with an elbow injury is done for the night. But back here in Pittsburgh, it's 2nd and 3. Steelers on their trips to the Vegas side of the field, only 1 field goal. They missed a field goal in the first half as well. Trying to get some points on the board here and turn their first takeaway of the night into points. Their first takeaway came just a snap after the Raiders came up with their first one. Najee lost a 1 right there, bringing up 3rd and 5.
This has really been a point of emphasis for the Steelers offense over the last few weeks, is that they've been moving the ball really, really well between the 20s, but they struggle to finish and put points on the board, specifically get touchdowns on the board. And a big part of it is just everybody doing their job, not trying to get outside of themselves and do too much. Everybody do your job and continue to do what we've been doing as we work down toward the red zone.
Potentially 2 down territory here on 3rd and 5 from the 35. Pickett finds Najee, tries to make a move. And Tyler Hall leading a barrage of Raider tacklers. No gain, and we'll see what happens now. It's going to be a 52-yard field goal for Boswell.
It's a long one in this weather.
A little bit of a boo. I don't think Fryer Booth caught that, so these are boos. They're literally saying boos.
I think it's one of those, if you catch it a little closer to the sticks, maybe you go for it on 4th down. 4th and 4, right here in that distance for Boswell. You choose to try to get some points on the board and turn that turnover into points.
Boswell from 52. Wide left. The 2nd missed field goal of the night. So 2 takeaways, neither results in points. Vegas leads by 7 when we come back with 7 to go in the 3rd.
So something really funny happened today upstairs with the sink.
Hey, y'all been listening to Yacht Rap? I listened to it on the app. No car required. Hey, did y'all hear my interview on Y2 Country?
Okay.
I used a lot of big words.
Can we please not talk about Sirius XM for one meal? So, did everyone get my invite to game night?
Hey, do y'all ever listen to Yacht Rock?
We were just talking about that.
Atlantis, it's on the app. You ought to know.
That's really funny, 2 Chainz. Thank you.
Tomorrow at 12, our crew gets you ready for a Christmas Day triple header.
These guys are playing some good football.
And we break down the latest playoff picture.
We mean this when we step on this field.
NFL Game Day morning, tomorrow at 12 on NFL Network.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. This is a serious problem.
That's the most cool calculated thing you've ever done. My mom used to call me very specific to the way to wonder. These girls in elementary school started calling me that way. The picture of Caroline Spencer. At the time, as a toddler, I immediately could put my hair up every time. Teachers didn't know him, so I got a notebook and the entire class where maybe people saw it to line. Then at the top, I wrote the sun here that we made Taylor's Russ. Then I gave it to her, and she cried. My father and I were 2 separate construction companies. One of my dad's employees wanted to buy a truck he had for sale and said he'd give my dad payments because he didn't have the cash up front. Out of good faith, my dad agreed, so we get all the paperwork and signed the truck over to him. The employee ended up paying him $1,000 on a $6,000 agreement. He quit my dad's company and started his own. He never paid my dad back. I decided to hire my dad's employee.
The Raiders back.
87. 5-yard penalty.
You're giving him on top of him.
Right.
Bump and run with help. Everybody else is going to see the ball.
Blake was he was in Minnesota last week, indoors. Is that the way it works? Hey, you're indoors this week. You got to go outdoors next week.
I'll take the indoors every week, Rich.
I mean, you're a dome quarterback.
Dome it up.
Yeah, okay. Las Vegas has the ball.
Out here getting into it. Jacobs. Short game. Elijah Riley on the stop. Pardon me.
Okay, Green Bay plays Miami, Denver plays LA, Tampa Bay plays Arizona, and again it's
Under
gone.
5 minutes here in the third quarter. Still, the only touchdown of this game was the opening drive touchdown by the Raiders. 2 missed field goals by the Steelers. And we got 10-3. Second and 12. All right, quick pass. Renfro off his hands and it's intercepted again. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers get caught one more time. We'll be back to Pittsburgh and see if the Steelers can turn this one into points. 10-3 Vegas.
Young lady who was mid-30s.
Wow, is nobody watching me right now? Really? Wow. You only got 9 likes on the stream. Let's see if D's still alive. Yeah, he's not. Okay.
With that good field position, the Raiders just threw an interception. That's the way we've been rolling here.
Hi, Mask Girl. How are you?
Minutes of this second half. So, the score is still 10-3 Las Vegas.
Thank you, Mask Girl. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Minka Fitzpatrick pick. That one off the hands of Deontay Johnson.
Let's go back to the interception.
Pittsburgh's losing 3-10 against Las Vegas.
Of Minka Fitzpatrick here. He's going to fake like he's going to the deep area, and then he drops down in what we call a robber position. Ball's a little bit behind Hunter Renfro. Ball goes up in the air.
I'm doing good. I
Nobody
changed
better
my
for this
profile
Pittsburgh Steelers
picture
defense
recently.
at getting his hands on the football than Minka Fitzpatrick.
It's me and a Santa.
Johnson was wide open again.
I'm sorry, it's me and a Pittsburgh Steelers Santa hat. See?
Second and 10. Another throw for Pickett. Ryan time that is right. And they'll just flip it out of bounds, bringing up 3rd and 10. The faithful here are beginning to grumble.
Oh, thank you, Max Girl. I'm glad you love it.
No, there's been a lot of miscues, as you could see tonight, and this is must-win territory. Steelers lose, they're eliminated. And not only that, it would seal the first losing season of Mike Tomlin's coaching tenure here. Steelers have to win out to get to 9-8, avoid that losing season, and then get some help to get in the playoffs.
Hi, Ash.
Part of their problems, their 2-7 conference record coming into this game.
Ash is a good girl. Yes, she is. I love you.
Conference record. Pickett batted back, incomplete. Cleveland Farrell has just been a demon since coming in this game.
Answering the bell, isn't he?
I was talking to my dog.
Helmet. I mean, a ball being batted back by a Steelers defender. That didn't wind up in the hands of a Steeler, though. A Raider defender hit that one. Here's a punt. Runner Renfro. A lot of room. Returning it close to his own 30. So, 4 turnovers, no points off them, huh? How about that?
Oh, come on. No, don't do this. After game day final, only Carr hands off to Jacobs, and he's taken down by T.J. Watt.
Well, there's that guy. He makes a huge difference when he's back. Coming here off the edge, winning the one-on-one. You see the great dip right there to get underneath the tackle. Exactly what this Steelers defense needed is a big tackle for loss. Force Derek Carr back into a long yardage passing situation.
Loss of 3. The NFL's leading rusher, just 29 yards now on the night. 2nd and 13. Jacobs gets back some of the yardage. And gets back to the original line of scrimmage there.
Phil Austin's defense knew darn well that Josh Jacobs going to run in between the tackles, right? So the Cam Haywards and Adams and Larry Ogunjobi's and TJ Watt, they know they got to stop the inside run.
Find yourself in a 3rd and long now.
Ash, I'm busy.
8 for 11, only 3 of 11 since then. And as we've talked about, 2 interceptions here in this quarter.
3rd and 9 on the gain of 4 by Jacobs. Crowd is getting louder. Carr to Renfro. That one's on target for a first down.
Great route by Renfro. What patience. He caught that ball. Was there and cut the ball down and in his gut so he would catch it, get up the field and get the first down.
The quickness right here. You see the switch by the Steelers and the little stick outside of Fitzpatrick right there. Great quickness. Not a guy that's going to beat you with speed, Michael, but that great quickness in small areas is where he makes his money.
And that patience right there. He waited the last second to make that break.
41. Jacobs, first down run, left edge. He's got it. He's up the numbers. Josh Jacobs looking for the sideline, making a move on Minka Fitzpatrick. And there's a flag down, though, back at the 40-yard line. Let's see if that's a hold and gonna wipe it out. Let's see.
Personal foul. Face mask. All physical. 87. 15-yard penalty.
The rare tight end face mask on a running play. Foster Moreau ticketed for that big 15-yarder, wiping out the 37-yard gain.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Right there as Josh Jacobs starts
Yeah.
to hold to the outside. Got that left mid up on the.
So a Raider pulled a Pittsburgh Steelers player's face mask.
Not a little too high on
So
Alex
it's on
Highsmith right
Las
there.
Vegas.
Oh, that's big.
Biggest play of the game.
You got the difference of field position now.
1st and 25. Way back now at their own 24. Rather than being so close to the red zone. So many moments where the Raiders thought they would be taking steps forward this season, only to take steps back. Moment, sort of a microcosm of the season right there. Another 2 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Carr, Waller. Short gain taken down by Devin Bush.
Two catches for Devontae Adams. They're playing a safety over the top of him most of the time. It's actually discouraging Derek Watt from going his way. So the other guys like Renfro and Waller and Hollins got to get it done.
It's the most frustrating thing in the world, Coach, when you have that safety sitting over the top of you like that all day.
2nd and 21. Carr over the middle to Waller again. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Devin Bush again with Levi Wallace on the stop.
I like the approach, just get a little bit back, get a little bit more back. Nice throw right in here. Between a couple
Ash, I'm busy.
Still throw the ball, but a little bit more manageable here. You feel like you got a number of plays in your playbook that you pick up 3rd and 13.
TJ Watt almost got his fingers on that. 8-9 by Waller makes it 3rd and 12. A minute now in this 3rd quarter. Terrible towels waving everywhere. Carr is sacked. Alex Highsmith. What a season for Highsmith. And he comes up with a huge drive ender.
12th sack of the season. What a great year he had. And he had to have it because TJ Watt was missing most of the time.
See a little stunt. We call a TE stunt tackle. Cam Hayward going first. In the end, the E coming around the end. Free hitter. Nice job by Highsmith to get down.
Not just a drive ender, but a quarter ender. So we saw 3 turnovers A missed field goal and no points. But we'll see what happens in the fourth quarter of a one-score game. Sideline here all the way to the 45. Cole didn't like that spot, but it's in front of 29 yards. So a nice break for the Steelers. Terrific field position to start the fourth quarter. A freezing cold night. It has not stopped snowing since we arrived at this stadium 2 hours before kickoff. Feels like -4 now. Wind's blowing a little bit. Pickett hands to Najee Harris, tries to make a move. And Duron Harmon was the man there to stop him. Allison?
Guys, Steelers center Mason Cole was absolutely livid when he came to the sideline after that last possession, throwing his helmet on the ground. Offensive line coach Pat Meyer had to settle him down, let him know if he wants to play with that kind of emotion. He needs to keep it positive. He said the only way we lose this game is if we start to lose each other.
There's the Michigan man, third round. His fifth year. 2nd and 9. Pickett flips it to Harris. Oh, he leapfrogs!
Run.
Inside
Good
the
job.
40. Never seen people do it better than him. Leapfrog and defensive backs and stuff like that. And they can drive. Been doing this at Alabama. He's so good.
Hey, Jason, how are you?
He hurdles Nate
Merry
Hobbs.
Christmas to you,
He's
too.
running in the Olympics.
Those DBs know I got to go low on guys that got that big lower body. The big fella gets up high. Great play to get a little spark to his offense.
Gain is 17 from the 37 of Vegas. It's Najee again. There's a flag down behind the play. And usually
You're welcome.
holding.
Make sure you hit that like for me, Jason, before you leave, in case you left already.
Kevin Dotson flagged for holding.
Ash, stop. I'm busy. It's okay.
Cut back. Happens all the time. You block in one direction, running back goes the other direction. See the hands outside the pads. Easy call there.
Thank you, Jason.
So this has really been what the Steelers have been doing all night. Is one step forward, 2 steps back. They just can't get out of their own way.
So after the hurdle by Najee, a hold makes it 1st and 20 Pickett. Nice connection to Johnson.
Deontay Johnson is so tough to cover on those stop routes. He's so explosive, so quick in and out of his breaks. See it right here, just push as if you're running a go route. Put on the brakes. Good throw up and over the top of that linebacker by Kenny Pickett.
Got all the
Come in here. Stop crying. Stop crying. Come here. Come here. Don't make me get up.
Michael Winslow Warner. I didn't know that. Here we go. Here's Najee up the middle. I went to a police academy on you.
Stop barking.
Long Nichols. I mean, this is crucial for these teams. Long seasons. Here we are, Christmas Eve night, frigid night, snow all around, both 6 and 8. Loser out. Certainly if you're Pittsburgh, loser out if you're Vegas, if Miami wins and the Chargers win. 12 minutes to go, 3rd and 5. Pickett. Lots of time. Running to his left, and he flips this one out to Warren. 1st down. Pittsburgh.
Really well done by Kenny Pickett. You see him a number of times tonight going through his progressions. He's looking for Fryer moved over here to the right-hand side. Good coverage. Just slide a little bit. Nice throw moving to his left. To his back for the 1st down, and that was huge. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone right now.
25-yard line. The ball rests on right now. As Carr looks on. Max Crosby's already seen Chandler Jones carted off tonight in the 3rd quarter with an elbow injury. Pickett to Warren. Not much there. 2nd and long.
Jaylen Warren's been a good change-up back. Different kind of runner than Najee Harris, but he's very good on 3rd downs. Probably a better pass receiver. Pretty versatile with pass protect. Boy, they're getting a lot of mileage out of this young rookie from Oklahoma State.
This young offense needing to get it together here. Field goal, yeah. It's better than nothing, but 7 to tie it would really light this crowd up that's waiting to burst. Pickett to Warren, flew behind him, but that was a forward pass.
Mm-hmm.
This is the area on the field that the Steelers have been bogging down right in the high red zone, forcing too many field goal attempts. And it's execution. The ball's got to be out in front of them, Pat, so you can catch it 1 foot in front of the numbers.
Well, that might have been a good miss right there. Denzel Perryman was coming fast. Probably make that tackle for loss right there as you see Perryman down on the turf right now.
Team captain flat on his back, or he has an interception on
Las Vegas Raiders. Just
Chandler Jones
the
already
Las
out.
Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, more Grinch than Santa right now for the Vegas Raiders.
The Las Vegas Raiders just lost another Raider player, and this time it was their captain of their defense. How's the game going? I don't have NFL Network. The game's going good, Doctor. Hello, Jason. How is picking doing? He's doing good. He's learning. He's still learning. He's not. Kenny Pickett's not no Roethlisberger, and he's not going to be. But you know. Make sure you hit that like. It's on my end. It still says I have 10 likes. Thank you. It says 11 likes now. So thank you, Doctor, for hitting that like, or thank you, Jason, for hitting that like. Whoever hit the like just now, thank you.
Road to recovery as well. Tomorrow at noon, live on NFL Network, taking you to kickoff of a pretty darn big Packers-Dolphins game. Dolphins have lost 3 in a row. The Packers today got all the results they needed. Giants lose, Lions lose, Washington Commanders lose. Hanging around. All in front of them. Seattle.
Come on, guys.
Exactly what Green
Let's
Bay
go.
needed going into tomorrow's
Let's
game.
go, Pittsburgh.
Try and get to 7-8 against Miami at 8.
You want to go to playoffs? You want to Super Bowl? Let's go.
2 games in front of these 6 and 8 teams. Pickett to Pickett. On 3rd down, not nearly enough.
Kenny Pickett throws it to George Pickens. Catches the ball, moves a few feet, and then gets knocked down. 10 minutes and 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Out comes Boswell, who's already missed twice, and that was on the closed end of the field.
Now they're just messing with the rookie a little bit there. They had a couple linebackers walked up, showing pressure, showing pressure.
Here's Boswell getting ready to do his 3rd field goal of the night. He's missed 2 field goals. He missed the last 2 quarters. And James Corden is going to hold the ball for him.
That one's right through. All right, so it's 10-6.
Yay, Pittsburgh scored. Now we have 6. So the score is 10-6. Still plenty of time. 9 minutes, 47 seconds left. Hi, Panther. How are you? Merry Christmas, Panther. I'm good. I did a really short stream. It was dead. Should I have known? Are you talking about the stream of The Quarry on your channel? As I was going to watch that. That stream, or are you talking about a different stream after that? Yeah, this could have been a better game. I'm good. I read that right. No, I did a God of War tonight. I'm going back to the quarry Tuesday. I gotta start over. I messed up. Oh, okay. So are you gonna take that video of the quarry on your YouTube channel down, or are you gonna keep that one up? Because I was gonna watch it. 10-6. Yes. 10-6. Steelers better get going. Yes, you're absolutely right, Panther. They better get going.
Are the only other two. So Boswell, after kicking the field goal, sends this one to Amir Abdullah. Crosses his 20. Gets taken down just shy of his 30.
I can't believe the Eagles lost to the Cowboys. And the Eagles were winning. Okay, Buffalo, Kansas City, Cincinnati, Jacksonville, Miami, Los Angeles, Baltimore. Patriots are out. We're still in it. Jets, Tennessee, and Oakland. Or are they in Las Vegas?
Packers having everything go their direction. How about these two teams? Patriots, Jets, Titans all losing this week as well.
And then the Dolphins and Chargers at 8-6. The Dolphins kick off the triple-header tomorrow, and the Chargers wrap up the week on Monday Night Football against Indianapolis. First down run for Josh Jacobs. And as I mentioned, a huge first game. Green Bay can get to 7-8. Same record now as the Lions. Same record now as Seattle.
Christmas Day. Green Bay, Denver, Tampa Bay, Arizona, Los Angeles, and Miami.
In the wild card chase, 2 games in front of everybody. They've lost 3 in a row. There's Denver and Los Angeles, the middle game, and the Cardinals.
Oh, there's a second green chip to game now.
The Bucs need to win that game to stay a game in front of the Carolina Panthers and Saints in their division. They lose that, Carolina would take first place with 2 weeks to go. Here's Carr. Throws it quickly to his right. That's the first reception of the night for Matt Hollins. And it moves the chains.
Great effort there at the end of the catch.
All right, thank you, Doctor.
First, make sure he caught the ball. Make sure he caught the ball and get moved to the side to get the first down.
Carr started out 8 of 11. He's now in this game 15 of 26. Just passed 160 yards passing on the night. $164. Josh Jacobs behind him now on 1st and 10. Clock rolling towards 8 minutes to go. Jacobs runs into a line of Steelers. Roberts.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Adams, Senior. The weather doesn't help matters, but as you can see tonight, a couple of picks and drop passes for the Raiders. Same number of drop passes for the Steelers. 2 missed field goals, an interception of Pickett. That's how we find things at 2nd and 8. 10-6 Vegas. Clock rolling. Under 8 minutes now. Carr spins out of trouble and then cannot get out of the hands of Cameron Hayward. What a night for him. A big sack brings up 3rd and forever.
There's an option up to Devontae Adams right over here, but he had to hang on to the ball a little bit too long, and Cam got there.
It was really started by Minka Fitzpatrick coming off the edge as a free hitter.
Hey, Dark, how are you? Merry Christmas to you, too.
To bring it down.
Thank you for stopping by, Dark. And I did respond to your comment on my video earlier.
Wind it down, just get it off on 3rd and 18. Carr steps up. Amir Abdullah crosses the 40, but that's about it. So the Steelers, with Minka Fitzpatrick leading that charge, get off the field.
The defense has done their job tonight. Outside that first drive, the Hunter Renfrow touchdown, they've done a nice job of getting the ball back for their young quarterback. And Again, talking to Cam Hayward this week, we talked to him about having a young quarterback, a rookie quarterback, and they said, we understand that we're going to go through some of those struggles, but at key moments, he's got to step up and make the plays. And right here, 6 minutes to go in a must-win, it's time for him to step up and make those plays.
A.J. Cole, only a 29-yard punt last time. This one's end over end for Sims.
Steve Sims with the ball for Pittsburgh.
And he has a short return past his own 20 as the clock rolls under 6 minutes to go. What can Kenny Pickett do with his team down 4? Back to Pittsburgh in a moment.
What kind of football game is this? Mobile? Oh no, it's not a game, it's just the stats. I stream I stream everything, Panther. I don't have cable. I watch my stuff through a Fire Stick. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have regular cable, no. Not anymore. Did you get the Rough Night trophy yet, Panther, on the Quarry? Or is that what you mean by you messed up on? Is that the trophy you were trying to go after? That you messed up?
For a rookie quarterback who knows this area because he played college ball here, you see Denzel Perriman leaving now, already without.
Wow, that's like the third or fourth Raider to leave this game.
For the Raiders not out there, but for a rookie quarterback who knows this area, in front of this crowd on a night like this in Pittsburgh, what a huge drive for Kenny Pickett. Starts off by handing it off.
Appreciate the 12th like. Appreciate 6 people watching. Thank you.
As the clock again is moving, 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go, down 4. And Pickett knows so much about this area, the sports area, and what it would mean to come with a win tonight, on this night, in front of this crowd.
Come on, Kenny.
This nationally televised audience. Another handoff to Harris. Brings up a 3rd down. Steve, what's going on with Denzel Perriman?
Guys, they're saying Perriman is questionable to return with a shoulder injury. When they took him out of the medical tent to load him onto the cart malfunctioned, and he was forced to walk off the field. He sat on the cart for minutes in these cold temperatures and was forced to walk off the field.
As you can see, he's favoring his left arm, left shoulder. That doesn't look questionable to me. That looks like he's out. 3rd and 2. They're going to throw for it.
Kenny goes back.
Pulls it down. Crosby on his tail, and it's knocked down. Knocked down by Tyler Hall. What does Tomlin do? It's too deep in his own end.
Almost
One
interception.
would think, and out comes the punting unit.
Scanning the field once again to the left.
Kenny's having a good game. Just the offense, the rest of the offense is not having a good game.
Get that right hand up and knock it away. You're right, Rich. Kind of dicey right now.
Okay, Pittsburgh's getting ready to punt the ball back
to go for it here, but
to
defense is going to have to
Las
step
Vegas.
up big one more time, get it back for their offense.
Presley Harvin on his own 15.
So we're gonna
punts it
do an
away.
onside kick or
Renfro lets it hit. Goes right out of bounds.
regular kick.
Let's take a look at Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. Josh Jacobs, 13 carries, 39 yards on the night. As you can see, we haven't seen much after contact tonight. That's his forte. As you can see, the Raiders are used to seeing him break tackles, used to seeing him break them for a long way. The Raiders are one of 5 teams this season, averaging over 5 yards a rush. They're not even getting 3 yards a carry tonight, 2.92.
It's not
They'd
good
love
to
to run this
stream
4-minute offense with Josh Jacobs and get out of here with the win. Jacobs, first down pitch run. And it's taken down by Spillane.
Annoys.
Strength against strength.
That
the Steelers defense
announces sounds.
Remember about a year ago they were struggling to stop the run, especially between the tackles, but they fortified that again this year. Another top 10 defense in terms of stopping the rush. And we knew coming in this was going to be a key. Cold weather. What the Raiders want to do is start with Josh Jacobs against that formidable front of the Steelers defense. Just a good matchup all night.
Just 45 yards for the Raiders in this half. Steelers defense have done its job. Less than 4 minutes to go now in the game, and it's Jacobs again. But Jacobs with the move can't get past.
Las Vegas has the ball back.
He's playing with his hair on fire.
Right here on the inside.
I think it's on NFL Network because of the holiday.
He talked to us about how special this night was, the immaculate reception, and to honor Franco, and told us he wanted to come out here and give a great effort to honor the man of Franco Harris, not just the football player.
Great swim move right there. Steelers have already used a timeout. So to avoid burning them right now, they got to get off the field right now on 3rd and 5. Carr for Adams. And it wasn't even close.
And now no, that's 42, not 22.
And it's a 3 and out.
Really surprised you got a safety that's
Number 42 of the Pittsburgh. Wait.
Like a 2-on-1, and they're trying to hit the
Is that 22 or 42?
There's a safety coming over the top. I'm not even looking for the football here, not expecting it. Just throws it into
35.
So to speak, another big series by the Steeler defense. They really played well the second half. Boy, could they use a punt return right now?
It was Arthur Millette's second pick of Carr tonight. That one was just him on the side. Sims.
Fair catch.
Corrals it inside his own 25. So, if the Steelers
2:55
can't come
left
back,
to play.
they're eliminated. They will not be in the playoffs this year. If the Raiders lose tonight, then they would be eliminated if the Dolphins win. And then the Chargers would have the last say and stick a fork in the Raiders with a win on Monday night. And I know they would relish that. Certainly, if you remember the way that last year's incredible Week 18 came together.
Oh, yeah, right.
In overtime in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was 35.
But for the here and now, Pickett over the middle. Harris. That one quickly ended by Merrick. Clock rolling. 2:45 to go. Gain of 6.
I don't think I'm going to make it to the playoffs this year, guys.
Oftentimes you'll get a
young
quarterback in need of
I think Steelers are going to be out of the playoffs. Not that we didn't do very well this year anyway.
It's an urgent situation.
But it's not over yet. There's still 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. Kenny Pickett goes back. Gets out of the pocket. Still has the ball. Throws. Caught by Freiermuth. Freiermuth runs. Still runs and knocked down.
To the 47. The play that we saw run on that last
looking to his left-hand side. Got two receivers over there. Nobody open. This time able to
I
line
understand.
up
No
time.
problem. I
By
understand.
Freiermuth to sit back to the inside. Those two guys working in tandem once again to make the big play.
I'm not mad. Don't
Gain
worry.
of 17 takes us
I
to
understand.
the 2-minute warning.
Thank you for your help, Panther.
NFL Game Day Final. Mercedes-Benz post games coming up next. Colleen Wolfe, Steve Smith Sr., Michael Robinson, and Maurice Jones-Drew will have all of the post game commentary and then get you set for the 4 remaining games of this Week 16, the triple header on Christmas Day and the Monday nighter between the Chargers and the Colts. If you are just joining us tonight, it's Mike Collins firing up his troops for the last 2 minutes. 2 missed field goals on the night for the Steelers. Also, Kenny Pickett intercepted by Denzel Perryman, but again, Perryman is out. So is Chandler Jones. He's out. 2 of the top defenders for the Raiders not on the field right now, as the game is on the line on a chilly, snowy night here in Pittsburgh, PA. 2 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, it is.
As we're coming out of the 2-minute
Not very
the
heavily,
Pittsburgh
but
Steelers
there's
down 10-6,
snow.
And their season on the line.
Okay, Pickett goes back one last time. Gets out of the pocket, throws.
Great play. Big play. Ruled incomplete by one official, and the one coming from behind says yes.
We'll debate it.
And they both now say yes.
That's a catch.
Clean clutch.
Man, it was that same thing
Clean
we talked about
catch.
Kurt earlier. Looked like he was going upfield and then stopped, got to the sideline. And
Yeah, Freiermuth had the ball. He had complete control of the ball before he landed on the ground.
And the play is blown dead now.
We're going to look at it. Okay, so
We will look at it because it looked like Freiermuth was
Oh, okay.
still
Plays
trying
under
to bring
review.
it in as he was coming down, and one of his arms hit the sideline. Dean Blandino, first time we're hearing from you in Los Angeles. What do you got for us?
Yeah, we're actually looking. He does bobble the ball initially. His left knee is down, and then I'm looking at that left elbow. Looks like it comes down inbounds, and then he maintains control. This will be a good look here. Watch that left elbow come down in bounds, and he does have control. To me, this should stay a catch.
Well, now you know why the official that was coming towards the play ruled it incomplete, because he saw that bobble. But the back official had a better view of whether his arm hit the ground in bounds, and it sure does look like his left elbow hits green grass.
It does. It's loose. But then he squeezes it right there, and I agree. It looks like the elbow is fully inside
Here
the right.
we go.
That's what
With
88s do.
Bobble.
So is he in the club or not?
He's in the club with play.
Yeah, he
You know
did
what?
caught it.
That's right. I love that. Michael, this man to my right in the silver puffy jacket that trends every time he wears it on national television said nothing when the number 13 scored the first touchdown of the night. Yeah, but you should throw about the 13.
Kurt doesn't have a club, though.
I talked to Freiermuth. It's important.
It does look like they are, in fact, going to stay with it.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. If you complete a catch, you first down.
Why are we wondering? So, it stands. A second consecutive grab for Freiermuth.
Hey, where's 88? Of course it stands, Rich.
Pickett to Freiermuth for 10 yards. Minute 46 to go now. From the Las Vegas 43. Pickett.
No, that's too high.
High to Harris. And it's incomplete.
That's a good job by Harris to just get his hand on it. If he misses that ball completely, there's a Raider sitting right behind him that I think possibly makes an interception right there. Hall. It's been kind of the theme of the night for these quarterbacks. When they've missed high. It's led to a number of
Since it's snowing, I mean it's snowing, but it's very light snow. And since it's colder than usual, each team has had trouble catching the ball. So it's the weather, really. It's not them. Pickett goes back, throws, caught by Najee Hollis. And Najee Harris running, and taken down. First and 10.
Minute 20 now.
First
to go.
down for Pittsburgh.
Pickett hurrying everyone up to the line.
1 minute, 17 seconds. First and 10.
Pickett. Over the middle to Harris again. Harris trying to get to the sideline, and he gets there. Inside the red zone now.
Raiders just playing real soft zone there, very conservative. Maybe they get some pressure on Kenny Pickett this snap.
A minute 5 to go.
But you know the referee.
The Steelers will take their first snap
But you know the referee.
from the red zone tonight.
Yeah, they do.
On 2nd and 5.
The wind is blowing
65
hard.
seconds to go. Of course, it's going to come down to the last
Too
minute.
much beat
And last
must
hits
be
between these two
the system.
teams and the immaculate reception.
Yeah.
game. Pickett to Harris. And he probably would have been better off not catching that. I thought he dropped it.
The clock's moving.
It is. 50 seconds to go. Did they think it was incomplete? There's a timeout on the field.
Second of the half. Please set the game clock. 3 seconds.
Such a tough thing because you're always thinking to yourself, get the ball, get completions, get completions. But there's certain situations in 2-minute drills where it's like, better to just knock that thing to the ground. I mean, he may squeeze
wait a minute.
legs. Maybe he doesn't catch it, but point being is just knock that football down if you know you're going to the ground. Save the time, save the loss of yardage.
They're reviewing it right now because, I mean, would they put their time? They might get the timeout back to Pittsburgh and
put some time back on the clock.
This is kind of like that old 5 easy pieces line. Hold it between your knees. Steve Blandino, what are you seeing?
Yeah, this is the best look. Does the ball touch the ground, and is it loose at that point? He can have control between his legs, but it's not possession until he gets his hands on it. Looked like that ball did touch the ground, and what they're looking at right now is it loose touching the ground, because that would make it incomplete.
So, Dean, you're saying you can't make a catch with your legs?
Cannot make a catch with your legs. You can control it, but in order to have possession, you got to get your hands on it. And he eventually does, but the ball may have touched the ground first before that point. It might have been loose.
Can you believe we're sitting here tonight and we're wondering whether Harris got the ball before it touched the ground against the Raiders? Like literally what's happening right now?
After review, the receiver did not maintain possession of the pass going to the ground. Therefore, it's an incomplete pass. Pittsburgh will not be charged a timeout because of the incomplete pass and review.
That's actually beneficial for
It is.
Pittsburgh.
If they put clock back on it.
101. So they get a timeout back and they get 8 more seconds back. And the ball's on the 19. 3rd and 5. Clearly 2-down territory here. Jalen Warren's
Hey, Dragon.
to Pickett's left.
Merry Christmas.
3rd and 5. Pickett. Quick throw to Fryermuth.
The 7th catch of the night.
Where do they
Clock's
spot
running.
him? They spot him.
Clock's running, but he may be a little bit short here. You got to get the right play call for a 4th and short.
They spot him a yard shy. And it looks like the Steelers are calling timeout to talk this over. The spot. And Fryermuth grabs it. And he leaps. His touchdown is short.
Thank
Sam
you.
Webb on the coverage. He's short. It's a good spot. So, what do you do? Coach, what do you call? Kurt?
You got Najee Harris back in the game. Jalen Warren's out, so you got the beast in the backfield. I think you slam it up in there. Go get 2 feet.
Kurt?
This is a tough one because you got the one timeout left, but I would have to agree. You go back to your strength. You go to your power. Maybe even use your quarterback again. Get a guy in there and Boykin Push him again.
Did he get it? It looks like he's being spotted for the first down. He's got it.
Wait, who's got the ball?
Well, the funny thing is the PA announcer just declared it a first down, which is why the crowds started cheering.
Oh,
but
we do.
it's
Okay.
all right. We haven't seen anything officially awarded yet. Pittsburgh just called a timeout.
Hard to tell where his knee went down. The ball definitely got across the line at some point. Just see a little lunge right there at the end to get him across the line.
Oh, Kenny went for a quarterback sneak. That's why it wasn't thrown.
I mean, the down marker still has the number 4 on it. But they are now finally just moving the chains.
Steelers called timeout again.
Use your last timeout.
Clock's at 50 seconds. That was Pittsburgh's last
I
timeout.
do like the spot. We had a good reverse angle right down the line. He needs the 14 for the first down. And we're looking at that.
Did Kenny go forward or back?
It's left knee down, and then where is the ball?
I think he went forward.
See this extra lunge right there is when he gets the first down.
Tyler Hall got a grab of him and tried to pull him back, but to no
Football.
avail.
I'm watching
Down.
football,
So,
not
50
basketball.
seconds to go
I don't watch basketball.
from,
I used to,
Raiders
back when
14.
Michael Jordan played.
Pickett.
Kenny Pickett goes back, throws.
George Pickens with 46 seconds to go.
Pittsburgh scored a touchdown, has the lead for the first time in this game.
And they are going wild here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers
You know,
with
if
their
only
first lead of the
Chris
night.
Chris Boswell can score a field goal.
Is good. It's a 3-point game, and the Raiders take over with all timeouts remaining. What happened there?
They actually opened up the middle and gave perfect leverage here. You're going to see the outside leverage right
Thank
here.
you,
opening
Jackie.
up the middle, easy
I don't
catch
normally
and
get
catch right there.
emotional on
You gotta
stream,
take away
but you know,
something I believe the DB
when
was
your team's
expecting the
playing
safety to get over there to
and
help him.
you just
Nice
feel
reaction
emotional,
by Ken.
you
Good timing.
intend to, it just happens.
Great throw.
Thank you for the 14 likes, guys. I appreciate it.
Pickett to Pickens.
They made it look easy, didn't they?
The connection that Steeler fans are eager to hang their hat on for quite some time. 10 plays, 76 yards, and the Steelers.
I knew this was going to be a tough game. This was a tough game because both teams are
And I'm not sure
sitting,
what they were trying to do on that coverage.
but things keep going the way they're going.
Jump outside leverage with
Pittsburgh
Hobbs.
will be 7, and Las Vegas will be 6-9.
Force them up the field. So the Raiders and Derek Carr scored first. The Steelers hoping to score last. And the kickoff is short. Abdullah takes it, passes 25, and he's taken down right at the 30-yard line. What'd you see out of the rookie, Kurt, in that last drive?
Well, he was smart, understood the situation. A lot of the throws were checked down, shorter throws, but knew he had plenty of time. Didn't force the ball down the field. Once they picked up that first down there, knew he had to take a shot at the end zone. And a great throw to get him 7.
Well, if the 3-point lead is the nail, TJ Watt and Cam Hayward are looking to apply the hammer here with 43 seconds to go. Carr
Derek Carr back,
steps up.
throws.
Has Adams, who grabs it. Did he get his feet down?
And
They say
Deontay
no.
Adams catches it, but was he in
Levi
bounds?
Wallace shoved him out.
But he was pushed out of bounds. Deontay Adams is a longtime Green Bay Packer player.
Push him out of bounds. He lands outside.
No. Wait a minute. That's one. Nice read route. 2nd and 10.
Terrible towels waving everywhere from the 29, 36 seconds
I
to
should
go.
have
Vegas has
gotten
all
mine
their
out.
timeouts. Carr steps up over the middle. He's got Renfro, but he overshoots it, and it's intercepted by Sutton. Oh boy. Number 20, Cortland
Cameron Sutton with the interception for Pittsburgh.
with the big pick. The third interception of Carr in the second half. With 29 seconds to go, Vegas has all their timeouts left. But what a big play.
Had exactly what he wanted as they split the safeties here. This is a ball we like to say throw right between the hashes. He left it outside the hash. That allowed Sutton to come back in from the outside and make the interception. Just bend him to the middle of the field, and you've got exactly what you want.
Oh, Renfro was open.
What a game.
And a nice grab by Sutton. He grabbed the back half of the ball and pulled it in. Maintained control. There's a flag down. That's a big 15-yard penalty because Vegas has all three timeouts left.
They could force a punt with a few seconds left
and get some good field position out of it. That's huge.
Are we going to see 3 runs in a row here? Quick timeout.
Kenny Pickett's back on the field for Pittsburgh. 29 seconds left on the stop clock. 14 seconds left on the stop. 12 seconds left on the stop clock. 29 seconds left on the game clock.
Harris has his number retired. Najee. No gain. Quick timeout. Deron Hartman with the stop. Dean Blandino, what's that 15-yarder for, do you think?
Yeah, they did make a point with the officials on interceptions like this and turnovers. If a player comes off the bench not in uniform, and you're going to see right there, that is 15 yards. And I actually had that on the officials' training tape this week. And that's a big 15 yards in this situation.
Do we know who that is?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, I know. Wow.
Big moment, but wow. You want to celebrate with your teammates, but not there.
You can only celebrate with your teammates if you're in uniform, buddy.
All right, so there's 25 seconds left now. Oh, and that's Gentry. Gentry! He's running free. Pardon me, my bad. That's Connor Hayward. Wow. That's Cameron's brother.
Great call.
And that'll wrap it up. So Cameron brings the flag with number 32 out to start the night. And Connor Hayward's the one who runs it around the end to end it.
Wow, what a finish.
And that's the way the Steelers still remain alive in the playoff race. And the Raiders spend the rest of the weekend on the griddle, potentially on the brink of elimination at 6-9. There's Hayward right there, number 83.
I didn't know Cameron Hayward had a brother.
Wraps it up. And the Steelers are 7-8 and remain alive. Let's send things down to Allison Williams with Kenny Pickett. Allison?
Kenny, you take the field, 3 minutes left, down 4. What is going through your mind?
It's find a way to win. We weren't great all game. I thought we were moving the ball well, but we were putting in the end zone. So, we can't do it when it mattered the most, though.
This one obviously has major implications, keeping your playoff hopes alive. But what does it mean to deliver this win on this night for this city?
It's an incredibly special night, obviously, dedicated this game to Franco. we all wore his jersey in tonight. I felt like he was with us tonight. And definitely on that last drive, you saw Najee making some great plays. So it was really special.
How big was your defense's performance tonight?
They're huge. They're huge, man. We go against those guys every day. So I know how tough they are. So, on Saturday nights or Sundays, I feel a lot better that they're on our side, and I'm not going against them then. But it was a great team win.
Kenny, thanks for the time. Go thaw out.
Don't get up early. Okay.
So the Steelers take their first lead with less than a minute to go on the night and come up with the must-win. And Najee Harris and the rest of the Steelers honor Franco Harris in style tonight. So for Kurt Warner, Steve Mariucci, Michael Irvin, Allison.
No, that was the fourth quarter.
I'm Rich Jackson saying so long from Pittsburgh, where once again the final score is Steelers 13, Raiders 10. Colleen, Steve, Michael, and Maurice will have the NFL Game Day Final Mercedes-Benz post-game show right after these messages.
Everyone loves an underdog story. You know why? Because it fills you with hope, makes you believe it, right? Hold on now. Did you say any team?
Oh, okay.